Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. TLC Patch Phase 1 just released, and we've got some updated creatures to take a look at. The Rex is now beautiful. Well, when I reviewed the TLC patch, a lot of people said they didn't like the way the Rex looked in the TLC patch, but ladies and gentlemen, I do think this thing looks amazing. What are you doing there, Holmes? So we did get a model update, and we also got some animation updates as well. I just realized that the saddle looks a little weird on its chin there. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, the animation has changed, so it runs a little bit smoother now, and it also can climb small rocks a lot easier than before. Now, as you saw, that the roar actually has an effect to it now, which is amazing. It looks really good. I cannot wait to get some mutations. I actually wanted to do this TLC review on my zoo server with the mutations, but unfortunately, for some reason, the servers were not working, and I cannot seem to get onto them. So, very unfortunate there. I don't know if that's a widespread issue or not, but I am on single player right now. We're just going to kind of review the new models as well as the new abilities. Now, other than that, its roar should receive a cooldown and make non-allies under a certain drag weight poop to act as a small stun interrupt. There will be a cooldown on victims so that they can't be poop locked. Yeah, that's a new word. Poop locked, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, you won't get poop locked. I do love the new head of the Rex. It looks really good. I think the neck looks a little funny to me for some reason. I'm not sure what it is. It just looks a little strange. I guess it looks, realistic, really. But anyways, I do really like the Rex model. I cannot wait to get some mutations on it. And I definitely like the new roar effect. I want to make people poop themselves. It will also not be able to scare anything above its level, and the roar will cause players to poop but not to stun them. Anyways, yeah. So really nothing too crazy with the Rex other than an amazing model update. I think it looks really good. A lot of people were saying that they didn't think it looked nice, and the movements of them definitely look better as well. I guess we really can't say it looks realistic because we have no idea how they walked, but it just looks better in my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Now, we've got a couple other dinos over here as well that have been changed. So we'll go ahead and look over those as well. Now, one of the exciting things which people have been asking for forever is a Direwolf model update. Now, a lot of people had mentioned that it looked kind of funny in the previews. I think they might have done a little bit of changing since the previews. The face looks a little bit more natural now. It definitely looks better. But all in all, the Direwolf looks 1,000 times better than it did before. The fur is very nice. The tail has a little bit of a wag to it. And as you saw when we walked up to it, now you actually have a little pack leader icon. So you can easily tell which one is the head of the pack. It doesn't seem to have an aura, though, like it used to. So maybe they removed the order and now you just have a pack leader icon on it. But I do really like the way they look now. The fur makes them look so much better. They just looked like poo before. I really want to try and get some new Direwolf mutations. I will be doing a new zoo tour with the TLC dinos. That way so you guys can see all the mutations that I've got in that. But with the new models, because I think it'll be really nice to do that. I don't know, so keep an eye out for those coming very, very soon. The models look really nice. A lot of people were concerned, but I think it came out nice. You can see here that the fur kind of looks a little funky on the face, but I think that it's actually a good look. It makes it look nice. Definitely looks better than what we had for the actual high-res preview. I'd like it. The ear is a little funny. It's a little jagged, I think, but it definitely looks better than what we had before. We've also got an animation update here, so let's take a look and see how they run. Oh, they do run a little bit different. It's interesting. Let's see if we can get a side view of that. Oh, it is... Oh, they look like they're actually like charging to murder something. That is nice. I wish I had what it looked like before, but it definitely looks way more aggressive, lower to the ground. I really like it. We need to get a little bit more room, I think. Let's go ahead and get out this way. I think the mutations will also look a lot better now as well, especially with the fur and how it blends. I think it's going to be a much, much, much nicer. So anyways, let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, it looks terrifying now. That is nice. So let's hear. We don't have a roar. Interesting. Has that been removed? So Hal activates a pack buff for 90 seconds with a 1.5 minute cooldown. When the alpha howls, the pack also howls. So I'm not on the alpha. I don't know if only the alpha can howl. So I'm hitting the right mouse button, which is what it used to be. Oh, look at that. You can make them sit. Tiny Human just ran in and had to Google oodle? Ooh, I don't know what the word is, but he had to appreciate the wolves. But yeah, you can make them sit and then it like sniffs the air. That is pretty cool. I thought it was pooping for a second. Do we still have a wet poo sound? Oh yeah. Yep, that's still there. Alright, so I was just hitting some of the other buttons, seeing if we had some other stuff. So let's get on to the pack leader here. Alright, so C does the same thing. Now. Oh, then there's the buff. Now we've also got a buff on the actual one. So let's go ahead and see what this says up here. So we got the pack leader up there. And then this one, what is this? Pack mates. Interesting. That is pretty darn cool. I think the direwolves are going to be quite nice now. We're going to wait for this effect to get turned off. I want to see how much it boosts the damage. We'll do a little bit of testing. Those are good words. But yeah, sniff tertiary ability to indicate nearby explorer notes or to detect buried or stealth creatures. So that is very nice. And that's what the C button does. Very cool. We also get the Hunter's Instinct passive buff, which will allow it to sniff out people and creatures with less than 50% health. So I wonder if it'll have an animation. I don't have any way to test that other than maybe... let's put everything else on passive. Can we kill... We killed it. Oh, interesting. So it's dead, but I'm imagining that's the icon that pops up when things are less than 50% health. That is very cool. I like that. So, is there... Let's see if maybe we can just punch this one a bit without killing it. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, well. We can just knock it out, I guess. Ah, there we go. So we got it at half health. And we've got a yellow icon there. That is very interesting. Yep, so it's got less than 50% health, and that's what it's going to look like when something is still alive but has less than 50% health. Very cool. So, let's hear. The pack buff is gone now, so let's go ahead and do a bite, see how much damage it does. 202. Nice. So we got a parasaur over there. Let's go ahead and do the roar. Oh, there's the cooldown still. All right, let's check something else out. Now we've got the direbears. I think they look interesting. They look more like a bear, I suppose. I like it. The fur definitely looks 1,000 times better. Much, much better. This one, I think the fur blends a little weird with the top color. At least you'll be able to actually tell the color zones better when you actually mutate them, so that'll be nice. Let's see here. They're still very, very, very lumbery. All right, so with the direbears, we did get a model update, an animation update, and some new abilities. I think a lot of people were excited about some of these abilities, especially one in particular. Let's see if we've got a swipe for the right click, a bite for the left click. Do we have a C ability? Oh, yeah. Very nice. So, the direbear, when riding a direbear, players will be immune to bees, which is very nice, and they won't be able to knock you off your bear, while they will target focus the bear instead of the player. So, that is very cool. This is definitely going to be the way you're going to be farming honey from now on. Now, the direbear will also be able to harvest honey and wild beehives without attracting bees or hurting the hive using its alternative attack, which is the right click. So you'll actually be able to harvest honey using this attack. Very, very cool. Plus the amount of honey it will receive will be 3 times the standard amount. Now we also got a swimming speed increase, which I remember, if I remember correctly, they were very, very slow in the water. Let's go ahead and see what that's like right now. Did it? Oh, you know what? It's still very slow in the water. But I just realized something. As I was running with this, The longer you run, the faster it gets. Yep. Has that always been a thing with the bear? This thing can bucket. Oh my goodness. Has this been a... It's not in the notes, so this must have been a thing for a long time. Have I really not used bears that much? That seems new. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I just haven't used bears in a very long time. I guess it might have been one of the patches and I just didn't notice it. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the new Direbear model. Let's see if we can get this one out with the... And just take a gander around with it. Oh, I don't need all the UI. So let's take the saddle off real quick. Definitely looks better than it did before. That is for certain. Look at that little bear butt. You can see through it. That's weird. It's a fourth dimensional booty hole. That's terrible. Definitely looks like angrier. Definitely looks angrier. I don't know. I like it. So, let's see if we've got this going for us again. Oh, there we go. And the howls sound really cool. Alright, so we're just going to test the mate boost. The pack mates. So we did 202 before. Now we're doing 303. Substantial damage increase. Literally a 50% damage increase. And then this guy is doing 265, but I don't know what his natural damage is. Wow. That's crazy. Crazy good. So we're going to have to wait for this pack buff to go away so we can see what this guy's standard damage is. I wonder if it boosts the mates more than the actual pack leader. That would be a very interesting way to go about doing it. Now, the mighty Procoptodon. The poor thing has been useless for such a long time. There we go. We got a little bit better lighting now. I don't know why the standard lighting that I used to always use just wasn't cutting it today. Yeah, we've gone away with the terrible look of the previous Procoptodon. We don't have the Procoptodon's face before was just hilarious. People loved it, but it's gone. We've got a normal Procoptodon face now. Can I get a little bit better lighting on it? I had to put it at like 12 in the afternoon, so the lighting is just not really good to see the face right now. But we got a model update, animation update, and some new sound to it as well. Oh, look at that kick. Kapow! That is very nice. So as you can see, that's one of the new moves. And then we've got whatever this is as well. It's a chomp. Definitely has some interesting noises to it. The Procoptodon will take a reduced fall damage. Carry weight will be noticeably increased. So what do we got here for weight? 756 weight. That is quite good for a land creature. That is nice. And we can carry small creatures and baby dinos in its pouch, which is probably one of the most exciting things, is being able to carry the baby dinos in its pouch. How do you even... Do you, like, pick something up and, like, put it in there? I wonder if we can just pick up, like, a wild dino and put it in there. How do you even go about doing it? Interesting. I have no idea. We'll have to maybe tame something and see if we can just, like, stick it in there. Pick up... Oh, interesting. So if there's something near it, then you can tell it to pick it up. I don't think you can do it with wild creatures. I'm going to go ahead and just say that now. Yeah, no. So how much damage does this thing do? Let's do a kick, which is an actual torpor kick. Oh, we killed it. Okay, now we've also got an aimed jump, which is much like the Carcinos on Aberration. Oh my god, that is a jump. Sweet baby beluga whale. That is a hell of a jump. Jesus, that is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Now to do that, you got to hold down the jump key and kind of just aim where you want to go. Now, something else that's really cool is carried characters in a pouch have reduced food consumption rate when carried by mate-boosted female Procoptodons. And then babies that are imprinted while in carried Procoptodon pouches receive more affinity. I really want to see what it looks like to have a dodo in its pouch. So I imagine we got to put it near it and then pick up dodo. It's adorable. I want to pick up a person, but we're on single player, so I can't. That's so unfortunate. But nice. Oh, it looks ridiculous. I wonder if it's going to look like that with people. You can actually see the feet through it and everything. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. All right, so now to take it out, we just probably remove from pouch. Interesting. I like it. The new model definitely looks better. I actually probably want to get mutations on these for once. I tried to get mutations on them previously, and they just looked kind of ridiculous. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the new Procoptodon stuff. It's very, very cool. And especially the increased affinity when imprinting creatures that are in the pouch, little babies that are in the pouch. That is very, very useful. Very useful. Next up, we've got the Giganotopithicus, aka the Bigfoot. I just accidentally found out a new... Well, I guess it's really not a new ability. But yeah, we received a model update, animation update, new fur, sound pass, and some new abilities. They look pretty nice now, although you can't tell because the stupid sun is in the wrong position, and it's completely ruining everything. That's a little bit better. So the faces are definitely better. The fur is certainly much, much better than it was before. We got another one over here that's not pretty much all black. Oh, he just pooped. Oh my goodness. But yeah. So they look pretty nice, and they did get a couple different things. The Bigfoot is now having an armor-degrading attack. This means when it fights, it'll do more damage to your armor's durability, so you're going to get all of your stuff broken a lot. It's important to note that the armor-degrading attack will not affect the Yeti creatures found in the game, so that's very interesting. You can still throw yourself off the shoulders of the Giganotopithecus, just like before, and we've also got the Smash attack. Oh, interesting. So we got Smash, and when you hit it twice, it does a... Interesting. So it seems to choose at random, maybe, whether it's going to do the hand swipe or the over-the-head smash. The animation looks very good for it, though. Definitely looks good. Now, also that, we've got a jump now, and for those of you that have these on actual aberration, or if you've got zip lines in any other server, they can actually climb zip lines now. Now, I don't have any ability to show that off currently, but it's very cool. It can also now carry and throw small creatures. Where is our test dodo? Oh, how do we carry and throw a small creature? Maybe it's C? Oh. Wait, what was that? Some kind of weird harvest thing. Middle button? T? Uh-oh. Nope. Interesting. Z? No. How do we pick it up? Not like that. Interesting. Throwing has been made more accurately, similar to the crab's targeting cursor, so I don't know. That's throwing myself. Interesting. How do I... Can I left... Oh, poor dodo. Huh. I have no idea. I'm going to be honest. I'm at a loss for words with that one. Very interesting. But we did, however, want to test out the normal damage of our Direwolf here. So let's go ahead and see if we can see what that was. We did 265 with the buff, and we'll see how much damage we're doing without the buff here real quick. I believe there's a dodo over here. Let's take a little bit of a bite out of you. So 126. So about double, almost. It's like 75% versus the 50% of the other guys. So pretty good. I don't know. I definitely like the new Direwolf update. I think it's my favorite. The Rex is also very good. I think it's a toss-up between the Rex and the Direwolf for my favorite model update. And then the bear probably for... Well, it's a tie between the bear and the Direwolf for the increased capabilities. But, yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I just wanted to show off all the new models and the capabilities real quick. We're going to probably do a new tour of the zoo with the mutations that we've got and the new model updates just to see what they look like. Oops, I fell off. And we'll also be doing new mutations of each TLC creature as they come out. So I hope you all enjoyed it. That new roar is amazing. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to show your support and smash that like button. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.